Welcome to Mount Shasta Escape. It is Saturday, August 24th, 2024.
And I'm just taking a short ride up the Everett Memorial Highway, past Bunny Flats, and maybe to the top parking lot there, if it's open. We had at our house 3/4 of an inch of rain last night, and I think it said something like over 6,500 feet in elevation. It might be snow. So I may see snow up there, but then again, it could be warmed up enough that whatever fell, if any, could be melted. I haven't had a good look at Mt Shasta today. It's been covered with the clouds, and now I'm seeing it for the first time. And Mt Shasta, the upper above tree line part, looks like it's covered in snow. So here we are, getting a little bit later in August. They got a significant snowfall up there on the mountain, and I have a suspicion I could get snowed out and not make it up as far as I'd like to, at least not to the end of the Everett Memorial. Now, I really like this current motorcycle, the GSX-8S, and that's one of the reasons I want the V-Strom 800DE. But the reason I'm waiting so long for the stop sale is I'm not a very patient person most of the time. I went down to, well, I called them up. I thought I was going to buy a V-Strom July 18th. And because I was so sure I was going to buy one, I mean, there were a number of them available, looked like at a good price. So I was sure I was going to get one. So actually the day, or maybe it's 2 days before, I ordered a bunch of accessories for it so that when I got the motorcycle, I wouldn't have to wait that long to get all the stuff put on it. And I bought about $1,000 worth of accessories for it. And then when I called up, I suddenly found out there's a stop sale. I've been put on hold ever since. And if I was to buy something like the Transalp, I would have to resell all these accessories, and probably, if I was lucky, maybe I'd get half what their price was. Still boxed up, not used, but I mean, really, the V-Strom is what I want, but the Transalp would do. Again, I could go through a lot of pros and cons for each, but again, when I went through that exercise, the Transalp, I mean, the V-Strom for me was the winner. Not for everybody. But what has really tied my hands, where I can't go looking at Transalps or maybe used Triumph Tigers or who knows what, is I got $1,000 worth of stuff that isn't going to be worth so much if I don't get the V-Strom. So I wait, and I continue writing this. It's still for sale. I've had some inquiries, but it's people that are kind of bottom fishing. They want a really low price, and I've already got it. At what's a low price? It's $6,500. I constantly scan to see what they're going for in other places, and I've got it at a good price. At any rate, I'm glad I have the GSX-8S because I still really like to ride motorcycles, and this is a nice one. Wow, look at that mountain white. That's probably going to melt in a day or two. The top of Black Butte, I think it's about 6,700 feet elevation. No snow up there. There could have been a little bit this morning that's melted off, but it's unfortunate. But I have a feeling if I ever get this V-Strom, it might be when the weather's already turned cold. I'm sure I'll get some rides in. All I have to do is ride for about an hour down to Redding, and I mean, that's kind of year-round riding weather down there. It stays pretty warm. But up there at Mount Shasta, it isn't. It gets pretty cold up here. Obviously, I could rail around these corners a whole lot faster, but not being quite sure if I catch a little bit of water or something slippery. We've got a really light dusting of snow once this summer, but it was only up high, and I mean, by this time of the day, it was already gone. That's quite a bit of snow up there. Looks like I'm going to get up into clouds here, perhaps. I don't know, though. Depends on where you look. Oh, I made it up to Bunny Flats. I think they're, well, it says what the elevation is. I think it's around 6,900 elevation. 6,950. Okay. We got a little water on the road, hopefully no ice. Don't know the temperature. I don't think it's cold enough for ice. I hope not. This is kind of where I wish I'd kept my Zumo XT2 on the bike. Then I could see what the elevation is easily. I'm not quite to the top yet. I'm guessing the top might be 100 feet higher than where I first saw the snow. When I get up there, I can check to see what that elevation would be. Oh, we're getting some snow on the road here too. I was actually thinking I might see this before Bunny Flats, so I'm glad it held off till now. I'm glad this road doesn't go a whole lot higher. If it did, I would be turning around, but I think I'll make it up to the parking lot here. And yes, I have ridden street bikes in snow before, but not something I am terribly happy about doing. Which begs the question, what? Oh, that's a good chunk that just opened up in that pavement. I don't believe that was there before. My face shield is fogging up pretty good. I had to open that up all the way. Just about there, but wowie, I wasn't so close. I would have turned around, but it's just kind of like, okay, I think I can do this. Don't want to drop my bike, which is currently in excellent condition. Wow. I'm not going to go any deeper into that parking lot. I'm just going to turn it around right here. Okay, it's saying the elevation's about 7827, so almost 1,000 feet higher than Bunny Flats. And boy, does that make a difference in the snow. But I think the snow level was probably around 7,700. So I think I came up about another 100 feet. I have a lot of respect for ice and snow when I'm on two wheels. So anyway, I got to go down about 100 feet here and then I'll be okay. But right now, it is be very, very careful. I was more confident on the KLX. Like I say, those knobby tires were soft and very grippy. And these street tires, I really don't have any experience on this bike with this kind of stuff yet. So I will just assume that my traction is minimal. What's really bad is if you're on some long trip and you're going over a pass and you get into stuff like this and you feel kind of stuck, like you have to tough it out and go through, and you're not quite sure just how much of it you're going to have. Whereas this, I knew this was not going to be for very long. That made me more willing to attempt this. All these people coming up here. And the nice thing now, I'm getting close to getting out of this already. Didn't have to go very far. Right now, it just looks like it's wet. I don't think it's ice, but well, there's spots where it might be. And now I am back to Bunny Flats and an elevation of 6,950. So I've come down 900 feet or so.